12th of October, it's Monday morning, and Boris Johnson is to announce a new three-tier system of local COVID alert levels in England, although it's not clear at the moment what restrictions will apply to each tier.
It is expected that Liverpool City region will be put on the highest alert level. In a statement, the area's leaders said they had been told pubs, gyms and betting offices will close.
A strange sort of day. A day of bad decisions, missed opportunities and a surprising blank saver. Oh, and welcome to the diary roundup file for October. Thanks for joining me. Those of you that are kind enough to watch some of my previous diary videos may recall that chapter 23 was me attempting to fish a new stretch of the Spate River in Yorkshire for the chub, unsuccessfully. I remarked in that video that whilst I was not catching chub, I did spot one or two places that looked as though they might hold the odd pike or two, and I did say that I might come back and try for the pike. Today was that day. Bad decision? Well, having monitored the river level all day yesterday and it was steadily falling, I turned up here this morning to find that overnight it started steadily rising, so there was a lot more water than I expected. To the extent that two or three of the spots that I'd seen in the previous visit were inaccessible and unfishable. I did find one area of a nice area of slack water, and that brings us to the missed opportunities. Well, something was happening, but it appears as though it stopped happening, which I have to say is a bit frustrating, because I've been fishing this slack for nearly 2 hours and that was the first sign of action. I'll give it a few minutes. Well, no more signs of anything. Teeth mark in the bait though. Let's try again. Let's see if it comes back. I think it came back. Don't you just hate that when that happens? It's annoying when that sort of thing happens. As for the unexpected blank saver, well, well, it's maybe not what we came for. In fact, it's what we came for at the first visit. Look at that. Oh dear. That's not bad, is it? Chub do love a piece of lamprey, it turns out. So, as I say, a strange sort of day. Early finish. I've walked a long way today and I'm getting too old for that sort of thing, so it's home time. See you next time.
He's booked Maguire. I thought it was a booking. Yeah, it's not a good one.
The referee had a word with Harry Maguire, so running back.
I think he's lucky because they're the ones that do break legs.
Maguire has to
Oh, he could be in
stretch again.
trouble. He's off.
He has not been taken.
Morning, boys, and welcome back to another page in an angler's diary. Back in Yorkshire, back on the Spate River, a rapidly rising Spate River, and hopefully a chance of a barbel. The stretches of the river I normally fish are all club waters, but today I thought I'd try something new, something different, and so I've come to a day ticket stretch. At the moment I have it to myself, which I was surprised about, but as I say, I've never been before. It looks right, so let's just keep our fingers crossed and see if anything exciting happens. Needless to say, if it does, I'll be back. Well, what can you say? 4 hours in, nothing to report. Other than the river's now up well over 2 feet in those 4 hours, probably nearer 2.5 feet to be honest. And there's a lot of rubbish coming down, so I keep getting cleaned out by bits of tree and a gradual build-up of autumn leaves. But plenty of time. Let's see what happens. Oh, and it's raining, by the way. See what I mean? Well, that's it. Another barbel blank, which is disappointing because the conditions, the rising river, is supposed to be one of the better times. Mind, having said that, I've fished this river quite a lot over the last few years, and I don't think I've ever fished it on a day when the water level has risen as fast as it has today. It's come up something of the order of 4 feet in a little over 6 hours. So I'm packing up rather than retreating up the bank. Not sure what we'll do next. Might be back here. We'll just have to see. Thanks for watching.
Downing Street has said that Brexit trade talks are over and there is no point to negotiations continuing unless there's a fundamental shift in the EU's position. Boris Johnson says Britain should get ready for leaving without a deal on January the 1st after an EU summit in Brussels concluded it is the British who should be making concessions. Here's our Europe editor, Katya Adler.
EU leaders had lots on their mind.
So, day 2 on the Spate River. Still searching for the increasingly elusive Yorkshire barbel. Got a couple of hours left today, and so far there's been no sign of any sort of activity whatsoever. This could well be my last session chasing a barbel until next spring now. We've got to the time of year when my focus will shift very firmly onto fishing for the pike. So we're still, as I say, 2 hours. I could get a wrap round at any minute and that would completely transform the day. Here's hoping. So, the Yorkshire barbel defeated me this year. Time to go pike fishing, and let's just hope I can be more successful at that than I was with the barbel. Pandemic restrictions permitting, of course. Till the next time. Good morning. Back on the big river down in Yorkshire for a few hours pike fishing today. The river's quite low and this stretch is very slow flowing, so I'm not quite sure how we'll get on, but instead of leapfrogging along the bank, what I thought I'd do today was pick a couple of swims and give them a few hours each. Let's see how we get on. And welcome to an Angler's Diary. Thanks for joining me. Was disappointing. Waited a long time for that. That's the only problem with sardines. They can get them off the hooks too easily. And if you have a look here, here's the other problem. That's the local otter paying us a visit. That's it for today. My furry friend is back in here somewhere. I think I'm going to call it quits. Just the one missed run today, but at least we had a little bit of excitement. Thanks for watching. Till the next time.
South Yorkshire joins the list. It will enter Tier 3 on Saturday, just after Greater Manchester on Friday. But local leaders want to know, if this is how we go in, how do we get out again?
Okay, so they're the bits and pieces from October. I hope you enjoyed watching them. Not the most productive month for fishing, but always a joy to be out on the riverbank at the beginning of autumn, which is by far and away my favourite season. If you'd like to see how the winter fishing progresses, then you might consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And as you do that, if you press on the notification bell, every time I upload a new video, and there's another one on the way shortly, you'll get a notification to tell you it's there. Thanks for watching this. Until the next time.